Hello, my name is Ross Smith with Letting Go Solutions, and I am here today to help you tap into your best life. This video is going to be a demonstration of what it would be like to have a session with me as your EFT practitioner. Let's say you come into me with stress, and we're going to keep this very general. If I were your practitioner, we would be very as detailed as we could be around your stress, both what's going on with you right now and maybe some things that have happened to you in your past. But right now we're going to keep it general just for demonstration purposes. So you have stress, you come into me for relief, and I would say on a scale of 0 to 10, where do you fall? 0 being no stress at all, 10 being about to go out of your mind. You would say 9 maybe. I would say, okay, where do you feel that? Well, I feel it in my stomach. Can you describe that feeling in your stomach? Well, it is like a bowling ball. Does it have any color? Yes, it's red and it's flaming. Okay, so let's review. You've come into me, you have stress, correct? And it's at about a 9 on a 0 to 10 scale? Yes, that's correct. And then it's like a bowling ball in the pit of your stomach, this flaming red bowling ball. Is that correct? Yes. Okay, so let's get started. And I want to start off as a reminder to tell you that you are responsible 100% for your life and for your happiness. So let's get started. We would start with a setup statement. And the setup statement is just describing what the feeling is or the emotion is that you are having and you want to work on, or the target. And then on the other side of that statement is that you accept yourself even though you are having these feelings. And while you do this, we tap on the karate chop point right here with all 4 fingers. It doesn't matter which hand you use for the tapping and which hand you use the karate chop on. They're all okay. So let's go through it right now. You would repeat after me when I make these statements. Even though I have this stress, I deeply and completely accept myself and my feelings around this. And we would do this a couple of more times. Even though I have this stress, I deeply and completely accept myself and my feelings around this. And you repeat after each phrase. I would make a statement, then you would repeat it afterwards. Even though I have this stress, I totally accept myself and I'm processing these feelings. Now the things that you say, how you say them, the very words that you say are not important necessarily. You just have to stay connected to the emotion that you are feeling. And then you make sure that you accept yourself even though you're having these feelings. No judgment around the feelings. So that's the setup. Then we go through the tapping points. The first point is the top of the head. And when you do this, you just say a little reminder statement to keep you tuned in to what you're tapping on. Okay, now remember you started out at a 9 here on the scale of 0 to 10. And you can mention, and we will mention, the physical effects as well. So top of the head, the crown, that is the first point. Just get 5 or 6 taps while you make a reminder statement like this stress. Then the eyebrow point, right at the end of the eyebrows. You can use 2 hands if you wish, or you can just use 1. I always just use 1, but tap the points at the end of the eyebrow. This stress. Then go to the side of the eye, this bony point right here at the corner of the eye, but down just a little bit. And then say, this stress. Then under the eye, the bony point underneath the eye, both hands or 1 hand, doesn't matter. This stress. Then right underneath the nose, between the nose and the lip, this stress. Chin, the groove in the chin, right underneath the lip and between the lip and the chin. This stress on the collarbone, and the collarbone is that V point right here where a man would tie his necktie, go down about 1 inch and over 1.5 inches or 2 inches. There's indentions there, and you can just tap on those indentions while you make your reminder statement. This stress. And then under the arm, just go down a little bit, a couple of inches, right where a woman's bra band goes around to the back. Or on a man, it's just at nipple level, nipple height, and then right underneath the armpit and tap and say this stress. Now those are the points. So you would run through that cycle or those rounds a couple of times, make a couple of rounds while you're making those statements, then reevaluate. Where are you now on the scale of 0 to 10 in the stress. Let's say, well, I've gone down to about a 3, so you're making progress there. Then you would just do some more rounds until you get down to 0. And as your practitioner, I would be there listening to what is coming up for you. Oftentimes there's something that comes up when you're tapping that is connected to this stress level. Maybe not. Maybe it's not connected to anything, but whatever comes up, I would be alert to that. I would write that down, and we would also tap on that. Oftentimes there are things that come up when you're tapping that need to be worked on. So there is a general demonstration of what it would be like to have a session with me as your EFT practitioner. I am here to help you tap into your best life. You can contact me on this website. My Facebook page is Tap Into Your Best Life, and there's contact information on there as well. We can tap by Skype, we can tap over the phone, or we can tap face to face if you're in the Kansas City, Missouri area. So that's it, and I hope you have a good day.